Whether you're just getting into fitness or you've been doing it for a while, this episode is definitely for you. I got two of the biggest and strongest coaches that I know, and today we're going to be discussing fitness. And stay tuned for this episode of Daily Dose of Reality. Boom. Fellas, how you guys doing, man? How's 2023 been treating y'all?
It's been good. What about yourself?
Nah, good, man. You done?
It's been good.
Now, of course, obviously, as I mentioned, we would be talking about fitness, and the first two people that came to mind was the two of you guys. You guys are part of the Bay fam. I was going to the Bay for a while, and every now and then, I thought I was gonna die because of some of the things you guys put me through, man.
I appreciate you inviting us out here.
Yeah, no, thank you. So real quick, actually, let's do a quick introduction for those who don't know. How long have you been into fitness, and what's your IG?
I guess just starting off, my Instagram is Doms_official. The Doms is a D.O.M.S._official. And how long have I been into fitness? Honestly, my whole life. I started off since I was probably about 5 or 6 as an athlete. And so from 6 to 31, I'm 31 now.
Oh,
I've kind of been an athlete my entire life. But just as far as me being a coach and a trainer, since 2014. So coming up on almost 10 years now. So 9 years.
Wow. What made you, you said 2014?
Yep, 2014.
Sheesh.
Sounded like so long ago.
Yeah, and I was a little ball at that time. At 2014, I don't think I was even anywhere near a gym. Nah, nowhere near. But what about you?
How old were you, 2014?
14? Oh, shit. 20?
That's crazy.
20, 21?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was 22.
Oh, wow. I didn't even,
Yeah.
1 year apart?
Come on now. What are you, 29?
I don't know, bro. You swole, bro. So I just add age to swollenness, bro. I don't know.
Just adding numbers.
Yeah,
to my
bro. I was gonna at least guess maybe 30, 33, 34, if anything.
31.
So,
31. 1991, baby.
Yeah, 92 over here.
Come on, man. We the same age.
Yeah, October. I'll turn
December.
What about you, Snipe?
Started off with Instagram. You can find me under Huncho Snipe, HUNCHO SNYYPE, Huncho Snipe. Regards to fitness, I think I started my fitness journey actually working out 2018. No, I would say 2018. I took it really seriously. 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the transformation pictures you posted. Right. I mean, to me, it seems like both of y'all been swole your whole life, but
There was a starting point where I was small, a little toothpick.
Nah, man. I think when I graduated high school, I weighed 130. Yeah, and then after I graduated, I started going to the gym with my boy, Marcel. Shout out to you. And he was big and swole, you feel me? So I was like, all right, cool. How do I get to that point?
Yeah.
So I started taking serious mass, and bro, within 3-4 months, I was 190.
That's crazy.
That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That was my snack, my everything. So I blew up, and then some people that saw me, they didn't even recognize me because they knew I was or they knew me as that little toothpick from high school, and then boom, over time. Then I blew up. Now, of course, later on in life, I started to do my research, working out, and I toned up a little bit. Right now, I got a little gut. You can't see it on the camera, but I'm working on it. But yeah, man. So, what inspired? You said 2014 is when you became a coach, or?
So 2014. So I played college basketball. A little bit about me. I played college basketball. Played at Florida Southern. Never thought I would be a coach. Never thought I would be a trainer. My dream was to go play professional basketball. Fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, I broke my foot my senior year of college, and that deterred me into training. My older brother, Ronnie, he was he actually went to school for exercise science down at FAU. He was already a trainer prior to me becoming a trainer. And when I graduated from college, decided to pack up my bags, take my talents to South Beach, kind of like LeBron did, and join forces with my brother. Literally came down, didn't know much about training other than the traditional going to the gym with my bros, kind of lifting weights, messing around, looking up at this time, YouTube wasn't too big back then, so pretty much what you knew about fitness was either what you were exposed to, the level of what your college exposed you to, whatever your college program was, or just a level of knowledge that you automatically might have gotten from your older siblings or big brothers, older mentors that just you've come across in your life. So that was my knowledge to weightlifting, but I didn't necessarily understand the science behind it. I just understood the grind, the work ethic, the hard work, that aspect behind it. And I would really say 2014 was when I kind of like took it serious and like took that switch from, okay, I just do this for fun just to look good. Okay, now let's make that transition and not only make this a lifestyle for myself and not just for a sport and for me to get in shape for basketball. Let's try to see how I can like try to help change other people's lives. It's kind of how I started, and here I am now, 2023.
And what inspired you, Snipe?
So same thing like when you play sports, you're known to be
What sport?
basketball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that should have been a given.
So you're forced to work out in a sense, right? So when I first moved down here, I wasn't training at all, at least fitness wise. And then my cousin Dre actually introduced me to Dom in 2017. And he was like, "Yo, you want to work out?" I was like, "Shoot, why not?" So I gave it a shot. Next thing you know, it turned into my passion, and fitness is all I do every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can tell. But right, I'm telling you, hey, y'all swole, bro. Hey, but you gonna laugh?
So you call us swole, but how swole are you? How much do you weigh right now?
I weighed just before I weighed. I'm at 190 now, but
Okay.
Yeah.
this is a very different 190 than it was years ago.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like I'm talking, I still have the pictures, bro. It was all, to me, it was all belly. You feel me? Like I'm, I say I got a little gut now, but like now I'm active, and my gut, it's an excuse, but recently my shoulder injury came back, but it was like really bad. So I took like 2 months off, and of course during those 2 months I was doing everything in the book, eating everything, and boom, I put on some weight. So now I'm back. The pain is going away. The pain is still there, but it's going away a little bit. So I'm trying to get back to heavy lifting. Like today I tried 2 caddies. I mean, I still needed some help, so I'm not back to where I was at, but also I got to rebuild some of the strength that I lost during that time off. But if I were, I'm no fitness coach in any way, shape, or form, but if I were to answer the same question that I asked you guys, after that first gym session, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, my life transformed. Like I had some health issues that went away. I remember the 24 hours in Boynton, bro. Like I remember I was seeing this girl at this time, and she pissed me off at like 10:30 at night one time, bro. And I was like, yo, it's either, I get out this house or I'm gonna like blow off. So I went to the gym, bro. Like, I know people make videos about it now, but nah, it's really therapeutic to be in there. You're in there with one mindset. Hey, you got to lift and get your,
Get your pump in.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely for me. I'm, like I said, I'm no freaking coach or anything. I don't have any certs. Like you, things that I have done in the past is strictly YouTube, Google. I subscribe to a few things, some apps that I've downloaded over time. That's it. Like I've never had, any kind of schooling or anything like that. All right. So both of you guys, what advice would you give to somebody who's just now getting into fitness?
I mean, I'll start off. I would just say, just get started. A lot of people out here, oh, well, let me kind of do my own thing before I come and see you. Let me kind of try to get some stuff going, or or next week or next year, or let me wait till after this. Just more than anything, just get started, and it doesn't have to be extreme. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and just embrace it as a lifestyle. Don't look at it, don't perceive it as a diet, as a quick fad, as something to do just to get in shape for the next vacation, the next birthday party, the next big thing. Just make that mental shift in your mind and make it a lifestyle, and just take it day by day. Don't beat yourself up if you have a bad moment, a bad day, you have a bad meal. just try to get better, from the next meal, from the next day, the next workout. And that would probably be my biggest advice. Just get started, take it day by day, and just know it's going to be a roller coaster. So you're going to have seasons. You're going to have some seasons where you're high and you're on track on your fitness journey. And then you're going to have moments where you kind of don't feel like going to the gym. You don't feel your best. You have moments where you may go to the gym 5 days per week, 6 days per week. And then you have moments where you only go 2 or 3 days per week, depending on how busy you are. So just don't beat yourself up and just accept those moments. Find your happiness within it. And more than anything, probably what I just said is find your happiness within it.
Right.
Be happy with who you are and your journey, and just embrace it.
For me, I would say two things. First one, understand it's gonna be a journey. Like it's not gonna happen overnight. You gotta realize, whoever your journey is, of course, if you're gaining weight or losing weight, it's gonna be a while until you see a major difference. Know what I mean? So if you go with the mindset that it's gonna happen overnight, you're gonna set like unrealistic goals for real, for real. That's the first thing I would say. Then number two, set realistic goals. Don't tell yourself you want to lose 100 pounds in a month. That's just gonna
If only.
like,
For real.
it doesn't work like that. Straight up, like set realistic goals. Or if you're trying to gain weight, don't tell yourself you're gonna or put on 100 pounds in a month. That's not gonna happen.
What is I think what is it like? You can lose 1 pound like every couple of days or a week or something.
So the healthiest you want to lose about 2 pounds a week, straight up. Yeah, you don't want to be losing anything more. Healthy weight, of course. If not, you're gonna start having that flappy skin. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
People who are bigger, they start losing weight. Have a little flappy skin because they lose too much weight too fast, and your protein doesn't like build up in your muscles fast enough. And that's what happens. So about 2 pounds a week should be healthy. For real,
Okay.
for real.
So I would say most people that I know that is in the gym or getting into the gym, their primary goal is weight loss. I always tell them, hey, do a caloric deficit. For those who don't know, what is a caloric deficit?
That's pretty much just where you want to burn more calories than you consume. So, for example, if you work out that day, you are active, you go to work, you take care of your family, you work out that day, and you have some type of tracking device, watch, whatever, you burn, say, 4,000 calories that day.
Hey, hold on. 4,000. Whoever burns at 4,000, I would love to. I would love to. Jesus.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's normal over here.
Shit, yeah.
So,
That's normal over here.
all right,
Man.
maybe I'm speaking for myself and being a little bit more of an extreme, but let's just say you burn 2,500, 3,000 calories that day.
Okay.
Because a typical workout with us, you're going to burn anywhere between 500 to 1,000 calories at least when you work out with us.
I can confirm that.
So
You may die, but that's fine. I can confirm. You'll burn some calories.
So, for example, if you burn 3,000 calories that day, you want to try to consume less than 3,000 calories. You want to be in a calorie deficit. You want to try to consume 2,000 calories, 1,500, 2,000, 2,400. You want to try to take in less.
Okay. And what is some of the what are some of the challenges that you guys currently see as coaches? What is it like? How do you, or what are some of the tells that, somebody's not going to necessarily keep up with the grind or, may quit on you? Like, what are some of the things that you guys see?
I just go back to, like I said, realistic goals. A lot of times, that first week, of course, you're gonna see some major weight loss changes, of course. But it's when you start getting stagnant and plateauing, a lot of people start getting what's what I'm looking for, upset because the weight's not going down. So that's the biggest challenge I'll say. But like I said, it's gonna be a journey. You gotta understand there's gonna be some days where you're good, some days you're gonna be bad. Some days the weight's gonna go up, some days the weight's going to go down, and you have to be okay with it. As long as you're moving in the right direction, everything will be 100% fine.
Dom?
One of the, I would say probably a few things. Just committing to the process of showing up. Some people, when they first start, they're super excited. and then that may last for 5 days, 10 days,
Mm-hmm.
and then day 15, day 20, day 30, some of that energy or momentum kind of wears off. Um, the biggest thing I would say, if you are that person, try to find multiple connections or multiple relationships you can build at that gym that you go to. Um, the more accountability or the more relationships you have at that place, that environment, that makes you want to go. That
Yep.
that kind of holds you accountable. So when you don't show up, you're kind of missed in a sense. And now people are like, "Oh, hey Stack, where have you been? We haven't seen you in a while. We haven't seen you in a week, 2 weeks.
Yep.
We didn't see you yesterday." And so that kind of get, and not only just Stack, but Huncho's asking it, Ronnie's asking it, Mel is asking it. Multiple people are asking and checking in on just you. So just having multiple relationships and just showing up. And probably challenge number 2 would be staying off of the internet and the fads and the diets.
Mm-hmm.
We see a lot of people that want to do there's a bunch of different ways to skin a cat. I always say a bunch of different ways to get in shape, and I don't knock any diet or any program as far as nutrition program. Do what works for you, and everybody has their own balance and their own program for themselves that they have to figure out for themselves. But I would say the biggest thing is probably just some people are on the internet too much, and they don't stick to one thing long enough. They do this, or they see this diet or see this program. They want to do this for 2-3 weeks. Maybe see that they're getting results, but kind of getting results, or maybe even just plateauing, but just stick to one thing long enough to see it all the way through.
Now, kind of want to piggyback off of something you just mentioned. So, in other words, I don't know about people, but I'm fully capable of working out by myself. I don't mind it. I've been going to the gym for a hot minute now, so working out by myself is fine. It is what it is. Like I have several memberships, so sometimes I go after work to this gym, and then sometimes, hey, I'm at home, so my boy wants to go to this gym. But one thing that I know that I enjoy is having a gym partner. So, like kind of like what you said, having somebody that holds you accountable for it. Hey, put down that slice of pizza. That's like freaking 400 calories on a slice. That's ridiculous. But having a gym partner really helps. I think constantly or consistently going to the gym with somebody, it'll help you in the long run. It'll help them if you, especially if you guys have similar goals. If it's weight loss or whatever, just having somebody to hold you accountable, somebody you can go out work out with, and somebody who knows, may get excited that you're coming to the gym with them. So definitely that is something that I think would help. And another question is, how do you incorporate nutrition into your coaching?
Great question.
We kind of slow roll it to you a little bit because there's so much out there, and at the same time, it's a lot of information to kind of learn, especially if this is something that you're completely new to. So if you are new to it, then we introduce it to you at a very basic level. We just tell you, eat these foods. Focus on eating these only. Well, hey, can I eat this? Is it on the list? No, don't eat it. Don't
Pizza's
eat it.
not on that list?
It's not on that
Oh,
list.
no, not Domino's pizza, right?
So particularly for us, we go a little bit extreme at first, and then we say, okay, just eat these only. All right, let's do this for a little bit. Just get consistent with this. Let's just work on you being consistent in your approach and in your regimen. After that, 2-3 weeks down the line, okay, let me show you let me teach you about portion control. Let me teach you about how much of these things to eat. Okay, we do that for a little bit. Okay, let me teach you how to actually measure out those portions so you actually know more of the metrics and the numbers behind, okay, what's my protein, what's my carbs, what's my fat. So we're kind of like, we educate you in a sense. We could do that all in day one, but that's a lot of information that you'll just be taking in, and it's overwhelming. And it's for somebody that's a beginner and that may have different ideas behind fitness or just the thought of getting into a new program. that may scare them off because it may be too overwhelming. That workout, they're sore, all these new experiences, that can scare somebody away. So we try to, roll it to you slowly and just teach it to you kind of in a 2 to 3 week phase period. And then eventually we get you to where you figure out what's your balance. Like that final phase of that is you being able to do what me and Snyder are able to do. We're able to kind of eat a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
We can have pizza when we want to and
If
still
you're burning
have.
4,000 calories a day, bitch. Shit.
But
The hell?
but we've taken the time to train and understand what works best for our body, and we understand. Okay, I need to eat like this 80% of the time, and then I can eat like this 20% of the time. Stat may have to eat like this 60% of the time, and then mess around 40% of the time. So that final phase is teaching them, okay, now let's introduce the foods you do enjoy, you do like. Let's teach you how to live life through this, because this isn't a diet for 6 weeks, for 8 weeks, for 10 weeks. We want to teach you how to live life and do fitness.
Yep.
So,
Lifestyle fitness.
yeah.
What?
I can piggyback what you just said
Mhm.
real quick. So a lot of times misconception is we can eat whatever we want. Is that true? Not
Hold
not
the mic closer.
come on, bad. Not necessarily, right? What I mean by that, like you said, we got to eat at least clean 4 out of 5 meals per week clean. So that one cheat meal can be dirty and it's fine for us. So people think all day long we're just eating bad. That is not true. Like, you see our bad meals because that's what people want to see, but you don't want to see our good meals at the end of the day. So 80-90% of our food are really clean for real, for real.
Yeah. And I'm guilty of this, but there's a big difference between a cheat meal and a cheat weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
bro.
that's facts. That's facts.
Not like the weekend prior was my brother's birthday, so I think everything was a cheat meal.
Yeah,
that day,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
From breakfast to dinner to lunch, everything was a
yeah,
cheat meal.
yeah.
The
But
whole weekend too.
just know if you're doing that, you just gotta get back in the lab Monday morning.
Yeah,
Get after
no,
it.
see,
Yeah.
me personally, I don't have no problem putting in the work. My schedule's a little tight right now. So, you guys know I used to do 2-a-days.
Yeah,
My schedule before used to allow me to do a session in the morning, go to
Yeah.
work, and then do another session with y'all in the afternoon. Right now, I'm already up by like 5:30 in the morning.
yeah. That's
I
it.
haven't built up that
Endurance.
no,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. 5:30, man.
So when are you working out right now?
So I do 2 things. After work, I normally get off around 4-ish. So most days I'm off around 4-ish, and then I either bring my gym clothes with me. There's a LA Fitness right next to my job. Go there.
Clutch.
Or if one of my boys is like, "Yo, let's go to the gym," I'm like, "Bet." So I come home, I take my nap, and then people laugh at me. That nap is important, right? I take my
You
little
need that
quick.
nap, boy.
Yeah,
Nap,
well,
boy.
listen, midday naps hit different,
It
right?
do.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
helps a lot, bro.
Right. Take my little 30-minute nap, and then I go to LA or UFit. More recently, I've been going to UFit a lot. I discovered pickleball.
Pickleball?
Pickleball.
Oh, pickleball.
pickleball.
Yeah,
Okay.
pickleball. Yeah.
Got you.
That's my new form of cardio. That's just
Okay.
fun, man.
Yeah.
It's been doing that a lot, and just lift some weights. Today, like I said earlier, was the heaviest I lifted because
Okay.
my shoulders, I don't know, like my Haitian behind. I never got it checked out, but now it's too late, and it randomly hurts every now and then. But
I can't say you do look good. Like I've known you for probably 7 or 8 years
I
now.
want to say when we met, 2017.
Yep, somewhere around
Yeah,
there,
'cause
16,
I bought-
17.
When I had my Palm Springs house,
Mhm.
you came by, you got some shirts,
Yep.
and then so around
Yep.
2017.
So I've seen a little bit of your fitness transformation the past 6 years of you being kind of not into fitness back then at that point.
Yeah.
Then I remember you kind of getting into it, and I remember the pot belly.
Yeah.
I remember it. And, then I remember you kind of getting thick, and then even now, look, I haven't seen you in person in a while, so to sit here and look at you now, and you keep calling us swole. I'm
Nah,
like,
man,
bro, you're the
y'all
same
boys swole,
size
man.
as
Size
me.
as us, bro.
Listen, I'm
Like-
surprised y'all got a shirt on right now. Shit. Right? But no, appreciate it. And I'm trying to, I'm gonna jump back into a caloric deficit very soon. I actually went grocery shopping today, but it's a little struggle for me because at work they have a cafeteria, and it seems as if every single day, boy, like it's right by the entrance too. So you walk in, you smell all the deliciousness, just
Yeah.
like kind of like slapping you in the
What's
face.
your
Like,
guilty pleasure?
right now, sweets, bro.
Okay.
Cookies, brownies. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
If y'all live in Palm Beach, Midnight Cookie,
Amazing.
fire.
don't tell
Amazing.
me this.
In Boca,
Don't tell me.
Midnight
Oh,
Cookie.
I had a crumble. Crumble? Is that the
It
Crumble?
is
I had
better
one
than-
for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Crumble. I love you,
Bruh.
but it is better than Crumble.
Oh my, I gotta try it.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like crumble like that. To be real with you,
What?
I don't think it's that good.
That's not
think-
my
Hey.
first time hearing that from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I don't think
But
it's
I
that
love
good.
Crumble.
No, I think so. First off, I think the people that offered it to me, they kind of judged me a little bit because I picked up this cookie. I was like, "Yo, can I get two? They're like, two? Like who eats two crumble cookies?" Because it was so heavy and it's thick too.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, "Yeah, nah, for sure." Another one I'd say is was it Jupiter Donuts?
I've heard of Jupiter Donuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had it, but I'm a fan of just original glazed donuts. I'm not a huge fan of like variety.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jupiter is great for variety. I am a Krispy Kreme original glaze. high.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's another that was by my old job called Duck Donuts, and
Never heard of it.
bruh.
It was good.
Yeah, dude, they use like cake batter instead of flour. For the one donut is probably 800 calories.
I was gonna say donuts go
Yeah.
straight to
Yeah.
the belly.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I cut down a little bit, but sweets is
So that's your guilty pleasure. All
yeah,
right.
man. I enjoy sweets very much, but I'm trying to cut it completely.
Just
cut
to put
down
it out there. Phenomenon, if you're watching, bring it back.
Please.
Yeah,
I haven't
Y'all
had
were
that
the
either.
best.
bro.
They got shut down. Well, they shut down.
Yeah.
I don't know if they didn't get shut down, but they shut down. Best
Yeah.
cookies.
I've never had them.
Best
Bruh,
cookies.
I
That was
was-
in Boca
Bro,
too.
I was going there at least
We used to go like 2-3 times
times a week.
Yeah.
A
as
week.
Fitness trainers.
Yeah,
We would just work out hard as fuck.
yeah,
Just
And
for
it's
that
like,
one
let's
meal.
go to Phenomena.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we
I
still eat clean.
Still we clean. Yeah,
But we was gonna
that was our
phenomenal.
cheat. Our cheat meal.
But I think that's a good thing, though. It's like you already know. I'll give you an example. A slice of pizza, I think, is about 300 to 400 calories,
Depends on the pizza.
right?
Yeah,
So I think a male is 2,100 calories consumption or 2,000 in a
Okay.
day. So if you know you're about to have a slice of pizza, right?
yeah,
And you have your watch on and you go crazy at the gym, it's kind of nice that you have a goal that you're setting yourself up to, and then you're already putting in the work just to have that slice of pizza. Realistically, by the time you grind it out at the gym, you may not want that slice of pizza no more, but it's a part of the process.
I will say too though, just so it is clear, you can't outwork a bad diet. Like I
This
know
is
we're
true.
like saying that like, oh, eat this and then, like make sure you burn the calories off. Like that's important, but at the same time too, if you're eating shit, your body is gonna look like shit.
big facts.
Like if you're consistently eating it, it is going to, like we have seasons where we go to Phenomena like that, or we do midnight cookies. But we'll also have seasons and months where we go months without even eating a cookie, eating candy, because we just don't want it. We just don't have the desire for it. So like I said, life is all about balance, finding your happiness, finding your within. But with all this being said, don't misconceive or I don't want you guys to think it's okay to eat like shit.
Dom
and just
said,
work
"Go
out."
eat pizza."
Yeah, no.
Dom said, "Go,
You will get big.
go
Yeah.
eat donuts."
You will get big.
Nah, I feel you. So, Snipe, earlier he mentioned, some of the clean foods you can eat.
Yeah.
What are some of those foods?
Plain
Or
and si-
What
plain
are
and-
what
yeah.
are some of the do's and don'ts of food in the
So prime example, the biggest thing you want to worry about is protein,
Mhm.
right? So protein's gonna help build more lean muscle, more fat being burned. What I would tell you definitely to have, chicken breast, ground turkey, ground beef, salmon, ground turkey, like I said. Those are really the main stuff, bison, steak. That's what you want to be consuming. Now for your carbs, the science behind it, so you gotta remember too, veggies are carbs, right? So when it comes to your carbs, you gotta watch your carb intake. So I would tell you to eat. You want to have your carbs at a certain time of the day. So, prime example, if you're having, I don't know, let's say rice, you can have it for lunch, but not for dinner. For
Mhm.
example, if you want to have it for breakfast, I don't know, throw hash browns for breakfast, right? But when it comes to nighttime, you want to definitely avoid those carbs. One thing I will tell you though, for sure, you need to be having veggies 24/7
Mhm.
in every single meal. All right, I don't give a damn. Every single meal.
Yep.
But also, just because it's a vegetable doesn't mean it's always good for you. Prime example, corn. The way you eat corn, it comes out the right exact same way. All right, and I know y'all have noticed that. If you think I'm lying, try it out. Go eat some corn.
Yeah, it
2 or 3
comes
days
out-
later, it's gonna come out the exact same way, right? End of the day, it's a science behind everything, right? And you want to have, like you said, a balanced diet. End of the day.
And another question: do you guys recommend supplements, and if so, which ones?
Depending on what you want to do, how fast you want to see your results.
I have a wedding coming up in 2 months, and I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. What supplements should I do, or should I buy? Should I take? Which one?
I mean, definitely some type of clean protein, just so you can stay away from Jupiter Donuts and crumble cookies. But you want to take, I would probably recommend some type of fat burner. I recommend some type of like multivitamin, like a men's multivitamin, and depending
Depend on your goals. Like,
some type of amino acids.
yeah.
Yep.
You need to get some type of amino acids in you. That would probably just be something generic that I would throw at you. But you, like I said, you don't necessarily need to take supplements to get results. But supplements are good for those who don't eat all of their vegetables every single day, who don't get their fruits, their veggies, and sometimes there are certain foods that we just don't get enough of the nutrients that we need, the vitamins, the micronutrients, vitamins and minerals that we need. So sometimes we do need to supplement just because we just don't eat enough of those foods. So the biggest thing is, if you do want to supplement, I would recommend getting some type of blood work done so you can know just where you're at, and you have a baseline, and that'll let you know what supplement route you should go. That would be like the best thing you should do.
Okay. So you mentioned proteins a lot, and I know if people decide to look up some proteins, they'll look up whey isolate, mass protein, what else? Collagen.
Collagen, plant-based, egg, silk. Honestly, you probably want to try different proteins and see what's best for you. If you go to whey option, you have a sensitive stomach, I'll tell you to avoid it. You have the protein option, the plant-based option. But if you go to plant-based option, it's gonna be thicker.
Yep.
Right. So I'll tell you, try different proteins, see what works for you. If you're trying to lose weight, definitely avoid the true mass and mass gainer ones.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not
Anything that says bulk in the title, mass.
mass. Yeah.
Take a quick look at the calorie count. Anything over what? 300-400?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna blow up, right?
Well, proteins like that are just really mostly sugar.
Yep.
End of the day, for real. It's just supposed to put some weight on you. So
Yeah.
you trying to lose some weight, definitely avoid that. I'll also tell you, I hate to call out the store, but Walmart, for example, if you go in the aisle and the protein's like $19, you want to avoid it. That's
Yeah.
one of the worst proteins straight up.
Listen, there's what is it? Something I can't remember the name right now. They're a whey isolate. Nitro.
I said I don't want to put no brands out there, so I ain't gonna say no
Yeah.
brands.
no.
I know
They're
yeah.
like I use them as an example because they're actually a pretty good brand. They were like #1 for however many years.
Yeah.
A bottle of, or not a bottle, like a 4-pound tub
Yeah.
is like $80.
Yeah, that's about right.
You go to Walmart, you'll find a 4-pound
Yeah.
for $20.
Yeah.
Just to kind of explain some of the
Yeah.
difference. The good
Yeah.
stuff is never cheap.
Exactly. Exactly.
But they have low sugar, slow. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
But if your weight or goal is weight loss, again, stay
Yeah.
away from anything that
Yeah.
says mass, bulk, or 1999. I guess.
Like I said, I ain't gonna put no brands out there, but you definitely want to invest into a good protein brand.
So I've tried over the years. I think I've tried like 4 different plant-based protein. Never got into a single one, bro.
I'm not saying hate it you.
Yeah.
It's too thick. I'm not a big fan of it.
Nah, it's. I think one tasted like flavored sand, bro. Like I can't do it. I don't know how people do it. Y'all vegans, hey,
Yeah.
hats down to y'all, but I
Yes,
can't. Nah, it just, and then I was like, all right, cool. Maybe let me try like chocolate flavored. Nah,
Nah.
then it just tastes
Nah.
like chocolate sand. Like I don't know how people do it for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm not there.
So what I've tell people who do the plant-based version, throw some more water in there to water it down.
I'm
Yeah.
just staying away
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
I've already tried the four. The four is enough to last me a lifetime. I'm not doing it again. I'm not trying to fit. And I'm sure somebody's gonna watch this when we post this. Nah, oh, this one's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is for
Listen,
you, not
for
for
you.
me.
Everybody has their own taste, so do what's best for you. End of the day,
Yeah.
right? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't like it.
Yeah,
Right.
I till this day though, I still think the best flavored protein that I've had is ice cream flavored protein.
Okay.
Like it was like strawberry, and then they had like a vanilla and even a banana flavor.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
top notch.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I took a look at the sugar levels, and it was just like.
You wonder why
Yeah.
it was taste
That's
so good.
Yup. Yup.
But again, it depends on what your goal is, you know. So another question for you is, both of you guys have clients. So how do you celebrate some of the successes? How do you, when they have that goal in mind and you see that these people are achieving or close to achieving their goal, how do you guys celebrate that?
But I mean, we celebrate in many different ways. We take them out to little events like bowling, playing with a twist, golfing. We celebrate members of the month. Those are top things off of my head that we do for them, for sure. Like, send that text, good job, keep pushing. We have I don't know if you remember, we have a bell in our gym.
Yeah,
So when
I remember.
we have a result,
Yeah,
everybody rings it. Then the whole gym screams.
that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, and
Yeah,
even that bell, that just, again, I still refer to you guys as the Bay fam. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's a sense of family and
Yeah.
connection and community in there. So it's nice that you have your colleagues,
Yeah.
that's in there cheering you on and
Yeah.
congratulating you for
Yeah.
achieving 5 pounds.
But
You,
yeah.
you lost 5 pounds. So
But
it's
I mean,
a great feeling.
it's more than a gym. It's a lifestyle change,
Yep.
right? You want to be somewhere where you're comfortable, where you're at home. So that's the atmosphere that we want to bring to everybody for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I missed a skip. I skipped a really big part. For those who don't know what the Bay is, right, and where it's located, let's get that out the way. I don't know how we got this far. I'm like, we're just referring to the Bay and know
Yeah.
it. Like, what if somebody doesn't know what the Bay is, where's the Bay is, and how can they get started at the Bay?
Okay, the Bay. That is our gym. It's called the Bay Coaching Facility. We're located in Boynton Beach, Florida, right off of Gateway and I-95. We are a little bit north. We're in between Gateway and Hyperluxo. So we're kind of back, kind of like by the train stations. We have a warehouse unit. We've been there since 2015. We started off as just a two brothers, small gym. We kind of expanded the team over the years. Started off 1,000 square foot, 2,000 square feet. Now we're sitting at 3,000 square feet of space,
That's
and
what's up.
just catering to the community of just trying to impact lives and through fitness and through health and fitness. We work with kids and adults. Kids starting as young as 6, and adults literally aging all the way up to the age of like 80. Like our oldest client has been like 77. We have a wide range of skills of just being able to cater to a wide range of people in the community. So if you are looking for a trainer, you're looking for a place to train, we offer semi-private training and personal training. And we also offer group training for kids and young athletes, whether you're an athlete or you're just a kid just looking to just learn about health, fitness, and just be around positive individuals, positive men influences, female influences. We're the place to be, Boynton Beach.
And definitely, I've been at the Bay. It's a great place. You definitely won't regret it. That's for sure. Both of you guys, I've gotten a chance to work out with both of you, and my life flashed in front of me, but that's okay. That's all right. Nah, I like a challenge, man. So whenever I was in there working out with y'all, I loved every single second of it. So I have no complaints whatsoever. So definitely, it is a great place. And if you're watching this video and you want to go check out the Bay, you should. You'll definitely get your money's worth. That's for sure.
And I miss where you can find us at. You can find us at the Bay Coaching Facility on Instagram. And
What's the address?
the Bay, BAY.
What's the address to?
The address is 2950 Northwest Commerce Park Drive, Unit 15,
You won't miss it.
Boynton Beach Boulevard. Boynton Beach, Florida.
There you go. And last question for the both of you. Now, you stay up to date with, fitness trends. Like, I've seen the videos of the freaking crazy
The
doing the
truck.
pull-ups. You doing the pull-ups and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
listen, no, not see just this. Like, I felt some pain in my shoulder just now, bro. So it's like my shoulder's not fully healed yet, but I can't wait to be able to do crazy shit again. Like
Stay away from those fitness trends.
yeah. Nah, I know my limits now. Nah, I need my shoulder before the other one. Nah. But how do you stay current or, with the newest and greatest fitness trends?
I say
Realistic ones.
by following the right mentors and the right coaches, knowing who the gurus are in the industry, and finding out how you can get access to the information that they know. So whether that's Instagram, YouTube, purchasing their program, taking their certification course, getting in the same room with these individuals, whatever that may be, but knowing who the gurus are in the industry, people that have been here for a while, that have done it longer than you, that know more than you, get around those individuals. And if you can't get around them, find a way to get access to the information they know, if they're the type of individual that puts that information out. If you do that, you can learn a lot, you can grow a lot. There's a lot of things out here for free, essentially, that can get you pretty far. But just us personally, we take our time to understand who knows more than us, who have the results, who have a little bit more maybe science-based training behind them. And we pay attention to what they say, and we pay attention to how they say it and why they say it, and we just don't mimic their exercises. We actually listen to what they say and their reasonings behind why they're doing what they're doing. So for us, we just, going back to it, we just try to get around those individuals, and that can be something as simple as, for example, FAU. They have a really, really great strength and conditioning program down there. My older brother Ronnie is a alumni of FAU, so we've been able to go down there this year and just go literally sit in the weight room with him while he's training the pro guys, for the NFL, trying to get ready for the pro day draft. And just being able to sit in the training room with him and just ask questions, observe, see what programs they're doing, asking him why are they doing these programs, why this exercise, why this amount of reps, why this, why that, picking their brain, understanding that you don't know it all. I think that's the biggest thing, always being humble. I can learn something from you. I can learn something from him. I can learn something from you guys. Like, be humble to the industry and respect the game. More than anything, respect the game and put in the work to understand it and understand that it's levels to this. But that's how we keep up to it. That's how I keep up to it. I just know who to watch, know who to focus on, and I take my time to study what they say, what they do, and if they have a certification, I purchase it.
Yep.
Or I purchase the program and I try the program on myself. I'm very, very big on being somebody that can do the things that I'm trying to ask my clients to do.
Yep.
The programs that I'm putting them through. I'm a big believer in practice what you preach. I want to be that coach that kids look at him like, dang, coach can still do this. Coach can still do that. He can still dunk. He's still faster than me. He still can jump higher than me. All these whatever crazy little nuances that I have. I just want to be that type of coach where I practice what I preach. So I take every program that I see, that I know, and that I respect from other people, and I try it out on myself, and I may make a tweak to the program just based off of my own experience and off of my own level of knowledge and understanding, and I could just continue to absorb, try to be a sponge and just absorb information as much as I can. There's so many things you can do in the fitness industry, so many ways you can train, so many exercises, so many movements. There's things that I've done 7 years ago that I can't even remember to do now until I see somebody else do it. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that drill. I was doing that back in 2016. but I've moved on to the next thing and have just learned the next piece of something or the next importance of something. Like now I'm big on the feet, ankles, paying attention to your feet, your ankles, your mobility, your stretching. I wasn't preaching that 5 years ago. I didn't even pay attention to the foot 5 years ago. I just trained people. But now I understand it starts at the feet. It starts with your mobility. It starts with how you sleep. It starts with your rest. So just understanding those things and trying to apply them as I learn them, try to apply them to myself and then try to apply them to the clients.
And a juicy question for everyone watching. Not necessarily a good, not too. How has dating? I did say that was a last question, but how has fitness helped your dating life?
He can go first and I'll answer last.
It's going good. I'll say this. I guess since you started working out, one thing you will notice, you will have way more attention on you on a regular basis. But definitely good though. Has it made it easier for me personally? Yes, it's 10 times easier. So I'll just leave it at that. It's been good. Yeah.
For me, it's been because I've been doing this a little bit longer than my brother here. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been interesting, and it's like currently I'm not on the market. I'm off the streets. I'm inside.
For those
not
of you that was
outside.
watching.
But I've spent my time outside and I had my I had my fun. I've allowed myself to get a chance to know who I am and know how to be alone and know how to spend time alone. So for more than anything, I feel like within just what I do as a trainer, it just allowed me the freedom to not have to stress about work and like dating. What I do for work is fun. It's fun. I enjoy what I do. I love it. So it doesn't seem like work. So that part of my life is so chill and so easy. And then when I was single and even just in a relationship now, my life is still so chill. And so I just think fitness allows for the rest of my life to go very smooth because I'm happy in doing what I'm doing. So whether I'm single or whether I'm in a relationship, it allows I'm peaceful. I'm very peaceful. I'm happy. Life is good. Like I'm very grateful for what I do for a living, and I'm very blessed to be where we're at. Coming from where we came from.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. Listen, if I'm answering, I like to look. I like if I want to look good naked. You feel me? Like, hey, if the gym is helping that, boom. Stamina, boom, we're good. And really, like, this is gonna sound kind of weird. Even going to the gym, like, you see all the fit girls, all the good-looking girls. It is what it is.
It will help you. I'll tell you right now. Like, if you're somebody who gets no attention, for sure, going to the gym, getting right, is gonna make a big difference in your life. I promise you that.
Of course,
And I would piggyback on that. Like, just speaking from that perspective, like going to the gym will boost your overall confidence, your overall morale. Like Stek said earlier, it'll make you feel good about yourself naked. It'll give you that extra confidence, the extra stamina, the extra for females, for males. Like, it's just the flexibility, the mobility, all the different benefits that come with being fit. Like Snyder said earlier, you get the attention, you get the looks, you get the for men and women. Like the women get the stare downs, the men get the, oh my gosh, your arms, oh your shoulders, your your stomach, your whatever it is, you looking swole. He calls us swole 24/7.
Nah, y'all niggas
like,
is swole for real.
It's just a different thing. So definitely get into it, and it'll help boost just your overall morale, I believe. And I think if you're not being active, if you're not getting better, you're dying in a sense.
Yep.
So if you're not living to get better, then essentially you're dying. So just
these are all the things that we cover even before all the health benefits. Like, shoot, you work out, your heart is better. Your mental state is better, and so many other things that just working out helps. But yeah, no, like for real, I appreciate both of you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
on. And
Thank you.
you know, like again, you know, fitness. You two were the first people I actually wanted to reach out to. I've been at the Bay and I know what it's like to be at the Bay. So again, I can confirm some of the things that they're saying is 100% true. You should definitely check out the Bay. Real quick, IGs again, and for those.
My Instagram is Doms_official. My name is Dominic, but it's also just like a play on words for my fitness lifestyle. Delayed onset muscle soreness. All right, so it's also a play on words, kind of like a oxymoron in a sense. So Doms_official. You can check me, you can catch me. And then same thing on YouTube. That's my YouTube page as well, Doms Official. Or you could just type in Dominic Lane, Lane, as an elephant.
Yes, like he said, Instagram, Huncho Snipe, HUNCHOSNYYPE. Like he said, same thing on YouTube, Huncho Snipe, man. You know what it is.
Cool. And that concludes our episode. See, that's it.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes,
All right. That was perfect. Yeah.